This is not the easiest thing to get into.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I love them V8 noises.
What a bit of kit. Now, this is a kit car. They are known. You can buy these shells and chassis and that. Small block Chevy. We're running Sniper engine management. Technically, still a carburettor, but all ignition management and that. Well, it is a race built engine. Big cam, light and flywheel, all that. It's in because they just want us to give it a check over, check the timing and stuff, because he's not happy that it runs a little bit lumpy, but I think you'll find most of these tuned V8s do run lumpy on idle. Yeah, just have a look over the rest of the car, check some bits out, so let's jump into it. It's a bit tight in there, isn't it? A bit. It's loud as well. Earplugs. Let's have a little look. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, oh, tight. That. I need to wind the crank over and get it to line up. There'll be a mark to line up with that on here somewhere. But it is tight. What am I gonna use? I might be able to come from up here to move the crank. Maybe. Snug. See what we can come up with. Let's try. I don't know. Let's go for that one first. Oh no. Way too big. Yeah. 21 for the win. That might work. If I can get it out. Find a mark somewhere. Okay. That mark doesn't make any sense because that slit in the pulley would make more sense. So wondering what's going on with that one there. Wonder. You got to wonder, ain't you? That mark is the factory mark for lining things up. Right, before we go any further, just double checking the firing order on these. That's all good. Try and clamp the timing light on, but it's got all this protection on it, and I have to work something out with that. And a big shout out to Nigel and Stuart over at Samson Motorsport for letting us borrow their timing light, because, well, never really have anything like this in, so we haven't actually got one. So big shout out to them, thank you very much. I know, yes, not that one, maybe that one. I'm pretty sure that one will be long enough to do it. Absolutely pouring down with rain all morning, isn't it? Whilst we're at it, another wet belt. See the pickup on this one. Oh,
Not too bad.
that's a surprise. Yeah.
Nah, that's just come off the pickup now. There's quite a lot there actually. There's quite a chunk. There's more there. Yeah, look. So that was for that.
David, you know, these wet belt issues, like, they're all the same. Absolutely ridiculous idea. It's off. That one. Right, for testing purposes. It's tight, but she's on first. Yeah. So we're gonna go to start with off that 0, I suppose. And see what it does, because mate, you said it was 15 degrees advanced, so we want to see if that correlates. It is noisy.
Where that oil's coming.
Yeah, I don't know if I can't really pick that up on the camera. There's some oil burning off of something. Down there. Go underneath. And, like, it is rough, isn't it, to try and, you can't pinpoint it exactly. You've just got to work out like an average. It's like with the ignition that it's running and that, it seems to advance up roughly around like the 15 degrees. Like he said, it was advanced. It would advance to like 15 degrees. I mean, when it's in idle, it's a cami overfueled V8, isn't it? It's a race engine, built for racing. It's meant to be at high revs all the time. I think that's pretty conclusive on that. So let's take her up, have a check underneath. Wow. I mean, there's quite a bit going on. Just checking for leaks, and the customer wants us to give it a once over, just looking for things that may not be quite right, but I mean, obviously oil cooler, air duct as well, because these engines do run very hot. I'm not going back up there to touch anything for at least the next 25 minutes because it is absolutely roasting. That smoke that was coming up, I'm gonna say it's more than likely the rocker gasket. Well, is it the rocker gasket? I hope it's the rocker gasket. Same on this side. It's a bit oily. Something's definitely seeping out. But this side's by far the worst. And obviously, that's the exhaust there. It's running down onto it, causing it to smoke. Transmission guard as well. It is a straight pipe exhaust system to two of these tiny little silencers. That's why it's so blooming loud. You got Jaguar rear axle, inboard discs. Very common for people to use these axles on kit cars. Tyres are good. It doesn't look like any bushings and suspension and joints and that are all hanging out of it. It's all fairly decent. There's not really much else to show. There's not much to these kit cars. Try and have another look from the top. I'll get the mirror and the torch in from the top and have a look, see if I can see, because I can't even see too much from the back here. Right, let this cool down for a minute before I start touching things, and we'll see if we can see a bit more from the top. Let's have a look. Right. Probably can't pick that up on the camera, but it seems to be right in that corner. Issue is, without taking things off, you're not going to be able to really pinpoint it too easily. It's got to be the rocker gasket. This corner here, the corner there is the worst. The rest, if you go up to here, go up the front, it's all dry. One thing to notify the customer about. Yeah, well, that's as far as we can go with it. Timing basically works out, like you've seen. So I guess the next thing to do is just take it up the road. And I don't know if anyone's going to be able to hear anything, but get some exhaust noises. Oh, this is not the easiest thing to get into, if I'm completely honest. Oh, honest to God. Oh, dear. I'm just gonna run it up the road quick. We are very busy. I ain't got time for a full test drive. But forgive me. I'll try and talk, but I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to hear me. The clutch in this thing is like, oh. Clutch is so heavy, I can't explain how heavy the clutch is. Let's hear some noises, shall we? Get that on, get that on. Here we go. Oh, no power steering, no nothing. Visibility's pretty bad. Checking for knocks and bangs as well, to be fair. What are the brakes like? The brakes aren't too bad. First bump test. Not too bad. Second bump test, not too bad either. Yeah, we're not too bad on the bumps. Oh, it's nice having the wind blowing in your hair, isn't it? Jesus Christ. She wants to go. Doesn't like running low. Oh, I love them V8 noises. experience. It's definitely not the sort of car that you would use as a daily. Not for me, anyway. That's as much as we can do. It just wants to go fast. That's what it's built for. The higher up the revs, the better it gets. Like previously said, a race-built V8, it's not going to run smooth in idle. They just don't. Thanks for joining along. If you've made it this far in the video, not an amazing amount going on in this week's video in comparison to normal. I mean, I can't even explain how busy it's been down here. It's lucky we managed to get any footage doing any work on anything. But I thought, as it's here, we'll probably never have one of these kit cars in again. At least feature on some of the bits we're doing with it. Look around it and hear some noises. I haven't edited the footage yet, so I don't know how well the sound will have come out from the test drive because it was so windy. If you fancy going back through the channel and have a look at some of the other stuff we've done and plans that we've got going forward, hit the old subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.